I'm Addie Finch. I'm Vice President of Channels for the Americas at Cato Networks. It was a very unique and very different event. We get asked to speak at a lot of events, and oftentimes they kind of follow the same formula or the same playbook. But we had actually attended the year prior and seen incredible feedback from it and really wanted to see if we could up the ante this year. And so I was excited to attend and just get to participate in something unique. I think customers today are hit with so much information, and how do they sort through it all, retain any of it? I think anything you can do to create a memorable moment that sticks in the customer's mind is always an advantage, and this fit that bill. I think when you look at what Cato set out to do when we were founded, all the way back in 2016, we were looking to be a disruptor. We were looking to change the way enterprises consume network and security for the long haul. And we were trying to bring differentiation and a new way of securing enterprises. And if you look at how so many businesses today are trying to do that, it's an aggregation of a bunch of different point solutions with a bunch of different management consoles and a bunch of different dashboards trying to drive visibility. But when you look at how Cato is addressing the challenge that these companies have, we're working to say, hey, network insecurity is a data problem, and you need to be able to see all the data and control the flow of the data and deliver security services in line to where the data is naturally residing. So for us, it's all about trying to ease the customer experience for how they are delivering or consuming connectivity, how they are delivering security to the business, how they are driving innovation in the business. Obviously, lots of companies today are grappling with AI and how to allow it, but also how to secure it. And the Cato Networks platform just continues to give them more and more use cases to help them solve that problem. I think ARG is a really special partner of Cato Networks, not just in their expertise, but in their overall culture. That was one of the things that really struck me when I spent the day there with them at their event is they truly have the customer's best interest at heart. And you can see that across the organization, just in how they operate with each other, how they interact with their suppliers and vendors. And so I think when you put that combination of expertise with a truly customer-centric culture, you come up with a really unique and differentiated partner that's helping clients do some special things and hopefully helping them enjoy the process a little bit more too. I think they're taking a lot of the unknowns and a lot of the kind of, data overload off the customer's plate by helping them distill down which vendors or suppliers should they be looking at, which ones do they think are going to best fit the customer's needs. And I think all of that coming together is just a great formula for their customers. I think that in today's world, so many businesses, enterprises, small and super large, they are grappling with how do I keep up with the pace of innovation that my business is demanding, yet do it in a way that secures the enterprise, mitigates risk? How do I maintain visibility and control over how users are interacting with the network and with tools out in the wild? And it's a lot. It's a lot to sort through. But I think that's why Cato Networks is believes we're in a good position to help them, because it becomes not about which tool for which problem. It becomes about picking the right strategy to solve a lot of problems at one time, but maybe you're starting to kind of crawl walk into that. There is no shortage of different point solutions and technologies and tools for customers to evaluate. But instead of evaluating any one tool, I think what ARG is really helping them do is helping customers evaluate whether they have the right strategy to meet the needs of the business and to drive the outcomes that the business is looking for. I have to defend my title. I'm already thinking about how do I make it better next year. And it's funny when I think I went maybe fourth of 7 or 8 contenders. And The ones before me, I was like, wow, they're setting the bar. And then I went and there were more after, and I was like, well, I just lost that because there was such stiff competition. And I think it's just become this really fun event where every year we're all coming back and wanting to do better and wanting to see if we can top last year's performance. So if they will have me, I will definitely be there.